Uh... It's just before homeroom. The classroom is as lively as always. The boys and girls are still locked in battle over Miss Noelle. Thankfully, I don't belong to either camp. I amble over to my desk in the middle of no man's land and...
Yo! Osoi zo, Tono!
Waiting at my windowside desk is someone who looks totally out of place in the morning. Not only that...
Ohayou gozaimasu, Tono-kun.
Good morning to you too, CL. He's with someone even more unexpected.
先輩、なんでうちの教室に？
あれ？そんなに珍しいことですか？トーノくんが教室にいるかなってちょっと寄ってみただけですけど。
I mean, it's fine. Why were you looking for us?
珍しいことです。普通、上級生は下級生のクラスには来ませんよ。下級生のクラスとか、もろ異分子って感じで恥ずかしいじゃないですか。
Why would it be? Okay.
そうですか？トーノくん、割と細かいところに気が利くんですね。でも私はへっちゃらですよ。みんな同じ学校の人たちですから。
I mean, true. We are part of the same school. That is a true fact. Yeah. What a saint. I'm at a loss for words.
いや、それでも3年と2年じゃ距離が離れすぎです。ホームルーム遅刻しても知りませんよ。
That is a concern. CL nods seriously.
その点でも大丈夫です。私、こう見えても走るのは早いんです。下の階の自分のクラスまで1分もかかりません。
Yeah, Shiki, we should know that from you checking out her legs back on the train the other day. She puffs out her chest with pride. Tough in both body and soul.
お前も口やかましいな、トノ。いいじゃんか、先輩が好きで来てるんだからさ。
Yeah. Arihiko being Arihiko is just sitting on my desk without a care in the world, fully immersed in his chat with CL.
いいけど。じゃあ、ホームルームが始まる2分前になったら自分のクラスに帰らないとダメだよ、先輩。
Yeah, better safe than sorry. Suddenly feeling a wave of fatigue, I voice my discontent and sit down.
乾くん、トーノくんはご機嫌斜めみたいですね。
He's anemic.
ああ、引っ越し先の生活が性に合わなくて感触を起こしてると見ました。トーノは大抵のことは気にしないですけどね。なんかよくわからないことがあると暴れ出す悪癖があるんすよ。
そうなんですか？トーノくん、あんまり怒りそうにないですけど。
Well, yeah, it's well.
いや、そんなことないんだな、これが。トーノはおとなしそうに見えるだけで爆発するときは爆発するんすよ。割と頻繁にパチッと。
はあ、パチッですか。
It's not how you think. Okay, well.
そうそう。一度切れると見境がなくなるから、先輩もこいつを信用しちゃダメだぜ。
Arihiko, you're... I know that at this point he never finds out, but like, I know at this point none, like, the player character Shiki doesn't know, but like this, this probably just perpetuates the idea in CL's head that Shiki is the Roa host. Yeah. Arihiko and CL continue whispering in front of me.
あのさ、内緒話なら廊下でしてくれないか。人の机でそういうことされても丸聞こえで頭痛いんだけど。
Yeah, a bit rude to gossip about someone right in front of him.
なんと 聞こえていたというのか、遠野。
Yes. Yeah, I can. I didn't just hear you. I could also see when you tried to slip a hand around CL's waist under the guise of having your little discussion, and how she immediately slapped it away. Oh, Arihiko. Shaking my head. If anything, I'm less angry and more disappointed at that sham of a performance. CL is covering her mouth with her hands, unsure of how serious we are. She may have actually intended to trade secrets.
おう、これだから文系のメガネ君は俺と先輩のラ・マンな話を盗み聞くとか哀れにも程がありますな。
Calling yourself a gentleman
そんなに日々
is...
欲求不満なんですか？新しい妹様はそんなに美人なんですか？今度紹介してくれますか？
No. I really would rather not.
アリヒコ、要するに俺に喧嘩を売ってるんだな。
そんなわけないだろう。俺と遠野は輝かしい友人じゃないか。気に食わなけりゃ親とだって殴り合うが、親友とだけは戦わないってのがポリシーなわけ。基本今日に生きる男なんだ俺。
Assuming the backstory for these two's friendship is the same as what we find out in KT, that's definitely not true. You fight all the time. Wow. A code that puts classmates over your own parents? That's messed up.
なるほど。腐ってるな、お前のポリシーは。
Yeah. Yeah.
なんだ元気のないふりしやがって。根はいつもの遠野じゃんか。たく心配して損したぜ。
You have no room to call anyone a jackass, Inoue. My bud pats me hard on the back.
お前、もしかして気を使ってたのか？
ばっかそんなつまんないこと聞くなっての。
Yeah, he may be hard to handle, but he cares.
そういうのはさりげなくやるのが美徳じゃないのさ。
He thwaps my back some more. I've known Arihiko for a long time, but there's still a lot about him that surprises me.
それで新しい絵はどうなんだ？
It's rough.
見たところヘビーにストレス溜まってそうじゃんか。
さあ、どうだろう。とりあえず昨日は妙な夢を見て、家の人たちに白い目で見られたけど。
And another piece to make CL. Well, there we go.
そうか。それは災難だな。
Yeah. Arihiko nods in sympathy. I turn to the source of the silence. CL is watching our stupid conversation unfold with a serious look on her face.
先輩？
遠野くん、やっぱり乾くんと仲がいいんですね。
Yeah, I guess.
本気ですか先輩？今のを見てそう思えるなんて。そのメガネは度が合ってないですね。
That's rude.
そんなことないです。遠野くん、乾くんの前だと気を抜いてるじゃないですか。無防備で乾くんを信頼しきってます。
You're embarrassing us, senpai. Stop. For some reason, a bright smile stretches across her face. Arihiko and I look at each other and tilt our heads.
羨ましいな。そうやって何の気負いもなしで分かり合える友人がいるのって憧れます。
I'm sure you'll find someone. CL lets out a sigh of genuine admiration.
そうか。
They're like, what? They're relaxed around this guy? The fuck? Arihiko and I grimace in unison. Like, what are you on about?
と、そろそろ時間ですね。私は戻りますけど、遠野くん、今朝のニュース見ましたか？
We didn't have to see the news. We live there.
と忙しくて忘れてた。まだ見てません。
そうですか。それじゃあ率直に聞きますけど、今朝のニュースで大きなお屋敷が映っていました。あれって遠野くんのお家ですか？
Yeah.
え、
Hisui did mention that the police came around to ask some questions.
ああ、それはきっとうちのことかもですね。今朝警察が話を聞きに来たって言ってたし。
そうですか。遠野くん、あんまり夜遊びしちゃダメですよ。
We don't plan on it. Why does that smile with the closed eyes look kinda threatening? Okay. Probably because it is. CL dashes out of the room. We watch her leave in silence.
さて、なあと、
What?
なんだよ。つまんないことなら聞かないからな。
He probably is. Let's be real here.
つまらなくはないぞ。大きな疑問として、お前はいつの間に先輩の方から会いに来るほど親しくなってたんだ？
It's a good question,
俺に
actually.
聞かれても返答に困る。話をするようになったのはここ最近だし、今日だって単なる気まぐれなんじゃないか。
Yeah, whim.
そういうお前だって親しそうだったじゃないか。
そうでもない。俺は7日もかけてやっと名前を覚えてもらったレベルだよ。
That's rough.
そりゃ珍しい。一日でなびかない女はめんどくさいから相手にしないってのもお前のポリシーじゃなかったっけ？
If it is, it's pretty good policy.
波の女はな。だが先輩は別。
Fair.
秘密にしていたんだが、実のところ俺の好みやだな。
メガネの似合う上級生だって言うんだろ。
Yeah. Arihiko blushes.
わかりましたか、親友。
Yeah.
わかる。
We knew.
眉唾だけど先輩が言うには俺たち親友らしいし、お前が本気かどうかぐらい読み取れる。先輩は本気で可愛いしな。あの人と話して好意を持たない方がおかしい。俺だってそうだ。
Really now?
そうかそうか。遠野も先輩の良さがわかるのか。ってなんですと？
He's like, well, wait, what did you just say?
親友だったら気が合うものだし、何より趣味も似通うもんだろ。好きな女の子のタイプなんてもろかぶりになっても不思議じゃない。
Yeah. Our eyes meet. After a brief but meaningful moment, Arihiko nods solemnly.
短い友情だったな、遠野。
ああ、まったくだ。
Salute. I send him off with a wave. From now, we are rivals. Just then, the bell for homeroom rings. Oh? Oh, I thought we were going outside for some reason. But I guess that wouldn't really make sense. Morning classes end and lunch break begins. Where should I grab lunch? Ooh. Let's stay in the classroom for once. I guess I'll eat in the classroom. But I don't have much of an appetite today. Whenever I feel like this, I always throw up if I eat anything. The best course of action would be to just rest in the classroom, but
もう殿、飯にしようぜ飯。
yeah, of course. Dot dot dot. Seeing that mopey face has obliterated any appetite I did have. Okay, I'm definitely skipping lunch. Thanks for that, Arihiko. Well, that's
悪い
fucked up.
今日はパス。一人で済ませてきてくれ。
なんだお前ますます不健康になってくな。何やっぱお貴族様な新生活は合いませんかね。
Pretty much, yeah.
あのな、お貴族様なんかじゃん。ああ、いや、そうかも。あれで貴族じゃないって言ったら何が貴族なんだ？
I wouldn't know.
トイレとかすごいんだぞ、アリヒコ。お前の部屋より広い、そして高い。
You don't gotta rub it in.
マジでそんな落ち着かない生活したくねえな。
I don't know. Actually, I take it back. Arihiko's reaction is a breath of fresh air. I actually really like Arihiko's new design. It's very reminiscent of his original, but more like how you would imagine like a. Well, I guess there's the 15-year difference between when they take place, but it's more what you would imagine like a punk, you know, delinquent would look like, I guess, with like the ear, you know, the ear, what are they called, ear studs? Did he have ear studs in the original? I don't remember actually. He might have. Also, I'm just realizing, I think a few parts ago I said I would put like a comparison image of something alongside something, and I didn't. I don't know, whatever.
まあ、建物の話は仕方ないとしてもだ。
True.
朝は7時に起きても遅いと文句は言われるし、門限は8時だし、おまけに無断外泊すると厳しく詰問されるなんて監獄生活みたいだろ。
Yeah, it's rough.
のそれはそれでいい話じゃねえか。管理体制万々歳。若者はもっとタイトに生きねえとな。若いうちから楽しちゃろくな大人になれないぞ。
You mean like you?
どうか。しかしお前に言われると説得力があるな。
Yeah, exactly. Like you ain't got room to talk. He's living proof of that argument.
そうかなんだ今日の遠野はやけに素直じゃないか。よしよしじゃあ菓子パンを一つくれてやりますか。
And what is this treat, huh?
だから食べ物はいいって。俺のことは気にせず食べろよ。昼休み終わっちゃうぞ。
あ、そうんじゃあ遠慮なくいただきます。
I like his expressions too. Arihiko claps his hands together and starts to eat his pastry. Credit where credit is due, Arihiko doesn't know his manners.
お邪魔します。
Oh, hi, Xiao. I hear a familiar voice. Xiao comes over carrying what appears to be a lunchbox.
お先輩って学食じゃなかったっけか。
いえ、別に食事は決まってないですよ。その日の気分で何でもありです。
That's fair. Xiao produces a lunchbox from a cute little pouch. The box looks pretty big for her, given her frame.
気分ってことは今日は早起きできたんでお弁当を作ってきたってことですか。
Something like that.
そうなんです。今朝は珍しく7時前に目が覚めて。って何を言わせるんですか、遠野くんは。
It's not like we grilled you for an answer. Like what?
いえ、そんなつもりはなかったんですけど。先輩、もしかして朝は弱い方？
はい、実は私早起きは苦手なんです。ボランティアの時はもうかなり無茶をしちゃってます。
Volunteer work, right?
私の実家はパン屋さんでしたから、す ごく朝が早かったんです。けど私はどうしても朝に弱くて、もう子供の頃からお父さんに怒られてばかりでした。
Yeah, must have been tough. A bakery. Yeah, I bet she got a bakery. I mean, what? Arihiko and I glance at each other. I'm sure we're both picturing Ciel kneading dough with her delicate fingers before baking it in the wood-fired oven that she somehow has in her apartment. Yeah.
お父さんとの戦いは3年ほど続きましたが、最後には「お前をしつけるのなら2人分働いた方がマシだ」
Yeah, probably true.
サジを投げられちゃいました。それ以来私は起きる時間に関してはわがままし放題だったのです。
Ciel puffs out her chest, beaming with pride.
そうだったんですか。なんか意外ですね。先輩、ものすごくしっかりしてそうなのに。
はい、遠野くんの前では失敗しないように頑張ってますから。本当はですね、ど
Yeah.
っちかっていうと容量が悪い方なんです、私。
That might actually be true. Like her volunteer work, for one thing. Someone who had everything figured out probably wouldn't spend their time working for zero profit. True, I
そ
guess.
っか。でも俺、容量が悪い人の方が好きだよ。
Oh. Fascinating.
一緒にいると安心できる。
Arihiko nods in agreement.
それで朝が弱い先輩は大抵学食だったわけなのか。
そういうわけなので学食ばかりですけど、たまにはこうやってお弁当ぐらい作ります。出来合いものの寄せ集めですけど。
Like leftover curry from the night before?
お二人は学食派ですよね。
いや、俺たちもその日の気分だな。1年の頃は俺も姉貴に飯作ってもらってたんだけどよ、遠野のやつが学食だったりパン食だったりするから合わせてるうちにこうなっちまったんだ。
You know, you don't have to follow our lead, right? You could go get lunch for yourself, but whatever.
はあ、遠野くんは気分屋さんなんですね。
Well, I mean,
そうそう、こういう男と付き合うと疲れるだけだから先輩も気をつけな。
Ciel nods in agreement as she takes the lid off her lunchbox. Half of the round container is filled with rice, the other half with side dishes. It's a fairly standard lunch, if somewhat large. No curry?
ではいただきます。隣の人の椅子借りていいでしょうか。
いないやつの椅子はみんなの椅子だよ。高田くんも先輩に座ってもらえて本望だろうし。
I was gonna make a joke, but I'll refrain. But yeah, let's just say I'm sure he definitely wouldn't mind. I half expect Ciel to put her lunchbox on my desk, but she sets it on her lap and begins eating. Arihiko stands across from her, tearing open his second pastry. Their voices fade into background chatter as they blankly stare out of the window.
おや、遠野くん、お昼は食べないんですか？
Nah, not really feeling it today, you know?
はい、今日は気分じゃないので。
食べないって、それじゃお腹空いちゃいますよ。
Nah, we're good.
いいんです。今は食欲より体調ですから。それに昼を抜いたぐらいでどうにかなるほどやわじゃありませんし。
Yeah, I suppose not.
うわ、すごいなあ。私一食でも抜いたら動けません。お腹がペコペコになって倒れちゃいます。
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
は 難しいですよね。普通の子よりたくさん食事はとってる方なのに、すぐお腹が空いちゃうんですから。
I like these close-up stills of her.
そんなことはないっす。先輩は他の女どもに比べて発育いいんすから。
Yeah.
顔気分。燃費が悪いのは自然の摂理っすよ。
Oh, dude, you can't just say that to a lady. I'm not sure that was the smoothest way to do it, but Arihiko's words tie a bow on that conversation. We're all growing teenagers here. She can eat as much or as little as she wants. Ciel's expression is indecipherable. I can't tell if she's flattered or embarrassed.
でも遠野くん、本当にお昼ご飯を抜いて平気なんですか？
Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
平気平気。丸1日ぐらい食事を断つのも珍しいことじゃないんだ。今日は朝食も食べたし、夜まで問題なしです。
Yeah, no problem. No
そ
problemo.
れはどうかと思います。
Don't worry about it.
そんな生活してちゃ体壊しちゃいますよ。
You know what? That's probably true, but it works.
大
Okay.
丈夫。ちゃんと体を見てくれる人もいますから。医者に体重を増やさないように注意もされてるし、たまに食事を抜いた方が俺はちょうどいいんです。体力は欲しいけど、やっぱりウェイトは絞らなくちゃね。
そうですか。
Why the weird reaction? Okay.
男の子でもダイエットって考えるんですね。
Well, it's not for the reason you think. Sia looks up at me for a moment, contemplating something, then closes the lid on her lunchbox. Sia, it's not. It's because of the anemia. You don't. Okay.
用事を思い出したので失礼します。
Okay.
私のことは気にせず、むしろ今日の出来事は忘れていただけると助かります。
We probably will at some point, but bye, I guess. She quickly packs up her things and takes off.
かわいい。
Yeah? Yeah, she is. An awestruck Arihiko nods to himself contentedly. Fifth period begins. I fight off the temptation of sleep as I scribble down notes during our classic literature class. Our school still doesn't allow note-taking on devices. They've said they'll switch to using tablets eventually, but it seems like it's going to take another couple of years. Either way, people rarely get into trouble for using their phones in class. It's one of those unspoken agreements. There are plenty of students who use their phones to check their texts, look up information, or just browse the internet. I've always preferred doing things the old-fashioned way, so I write everything by hand. It comes on without warning. A heightened, accelerated sense of awareness. My vision begins to bend, folding and twisting around a single point. My sense of equilibrium shifts, as if my brain were spinning on its axis. Everything morphs into a blurred mess. It feels like something is lurking at the back of my head, trying to drive me out of my own skull. Yeah, that's not good. I know this feeling. This is the dizzy spell right before my anemia hits. I should have seen this coming. I always knew this was a possibility. Damn it, this hardly ever happens. But I'm going to pass out in class. Darkness shrouds my vision. I fumble for my desk, grabbing the side of it to steady myself. but it doesn't help. I can't put any strength into my fingers. All I can do is brace for the fall.
先生、ちょっといいっすか?
And Best Boy saves us again. Because, yeah, the same scene happens in the original. Just when I expect to lose control, I feel a hearty slap on my back.
遠野のやつ、調子が悪そうなんで、保健室に連れて行きたいんですけど。
Before I know it, Arihiko is standing at my side.
遠野、具合が悪いのか?
No, not really. I hear the teacher speaking to me from the front of the room.
いえ、これぐらい平気で。
ああ、全然ダメだそうです。
Arihiko's like, no, we're not pulling that, like, you know, that bullshit, okay?
こりゃ早退させた方がいいんじゃないですか?
Arihiko's booming voice overshadows my attempt at a reply.
そうか。先生も遠野の体のことは聞いている。遠野、体調が優れないなら保健室で休むか、早退して帰っていいんだぞ。
Thanks, Teach. I can't tell if he's just nice to a fault. He seems to have believed Arihiko wholeheartedly. Well.
ほら、帰っていいとよ。そんな青い顔しやがって。まずいと思ったらすぐに言わねえとわからねえだろうが。
Arihiko scowls and slaps me across the back.
それじゃあ、早退させてもらいます、先生。
Yeah, you do that. The teacher nods approvingly.
悪い、アリヒコ。いらない心配をかけさせた。
気にすんな。中学からの腐れ縁だからな。お前が貧血でぶっ倒れそうな雰囲気ってのはすぐにわかんだよ。
Yeah, you're a good bro. The best bro, even. Arihiko returns to his seat. Somehow I get up from my seat and carry myself out of the room. See, you'd think... I know it's for plot reasons, right? Because this is when, the event happens, but... Realistically, you'd think Arihiko would want to come with us, so to make sure we don't pass out in the street. Cause yeah, well, like, there's a very high probability of us just conking out, just on the way home. Like it's, I don't know. Again, I get it's for plot reasons that he doesn't come with us, but still, it's yeah. Logically, it doesn't really make sense. I exit the school. I decided to pass on resting in the nurse's office. At this time of day, there's a good chance I would just end up sleeping until dark. Instead, I decided it would be better to make the trip back to the mansion.
ちょっとは楽になってきたかな。
It's good. It must be thanks to the fresh air. Yeah. 7 years ago, I survived a life-threatening injury, and the price I paid is my chronic anemia. When I first left the hospital, I used to collapse just about every day. And while I've lost a lot of opportunities from this, I've never felt like I missed out on anything important thanks to the support of the people around me. After reaching adolescence, most of my symptoms stopped surfacing, at least as long as I didn't move around too much. Though every now and again, I'll still get dizzy and lose consciousness for no reason. I'm lucky Arihiko was around today. I probably would have fallen on my face if he weren't. I breathe deeply, sending a volley of fresh air into my lungs. But yeah, I feel like it's... At least in the original, right? Because again, that same scene happens in the OG, but... Arihiko... who's like... I guess... care? I feel like it's... like overshadowed. Yeah, I'm just like turning the sound effects up so that we can hear like the cars passing in the background and birds and whatnot easier. But yeah, I feel like it was kind of underplayed a bit in the original. Struggling against the dull waters swirling in my head, I make my way from school. I'm not terribly in, you know, I don't think it'll be as well. I'm hoping it's not as I don't even want to say underplayed, but like I hope it's highlighted more in this one. Now I feel like the sound effects are too high for like just people walking when they're this close. Let's do that, 52. I turn onto the street leading to the station. I don't believe it. Part of my brain must still be spacing out. By force of habit, I almost went through the ticket gate. Yeah, you almost headed back to the Arimas. I don't live with the Arimas anymore. I live in the Tono Mansion now. There's no need for me to catch a train. Yeah, again, I know it's for plot, but he really should have had Arihiko go with him. I still don't feel well. I put a hand to my forehead and realize I have a slight fever. No point in heading home if I'm going to pass out on the street before I get there. Yeah. Disappointed by my own frailty, I carefully prop myself down on a bench. Okay, so this is different. Rather than us seeing her on the street as we're headed back to the manch... No, because we see her in town, don't we, in the original? I don't know, I'm confused. Maybe I'll just rest here until I feel better. Yeah. Absent-mindedly, I watch the crowds in front of the station. It's just past 2 in the afternoon. The city is as busy as ever. People stream past in waves. Each and every one of them is far too absorbed in reaching their destination to bother looking at who's around them. The place is swarming with people, yet everyone's too immersed in their own little world to notice. They're each the main character in their own story. Today is just another day in the story of their lives. Despite seeing perfectly well, they spend every waking moment in willful ignorance. Their days never intersect, nor do their respective paths deviate. Preferring to expend as little effort as possible to reap the most basic level of comfort. It seems people have chosen a life of individualism, to only interact when absolutely necessary. I don't know if it's my fever, but something has me feeling sentimental. Yeah. I'm feeling better anyway, and the longer I sit here, the longer I'll dwell on this stuff. Lifting myself from the bench, I join the masses. I start for the mansion, my head still heavy from the anemia. Right now, all I want to do is lock myself in my room, close my eyes, take off my glasses, and just breathe. Oh, there she is! Until I see her. Why did the font change? Also, she looks good. Very, yeah. I'm almost certain time itself has stopped. Every part of me is being drawn in, The moment forever imprinting itself onto my memory. Gosh, she looks good. Thump. Golden hair, crimson eyes, white clothes against porcelain skin. Pure as driven snow. Not a blemish to be found. I'm jealous. Like a sacred summit, yet untainted by man. Thump. My pulse skyrockets. Bodily rhythms go haywire. My veins and arteries dilate. Every nerve in my body fires as this phantasm feverishly warms my spinal cord. To say I'm captivated would be an understatement. I stopped walking what feels like ages ago. As she leaves my peripheral vision, I turn around to not lose sight of her. Our heartbeats kinda going crazy, huh? I realize I haven't been breathing. I feel nauseous. I can't breathe. The pain is unbearable. I can't remember how to breathe. My throat is on fire. My eyes feel like they're about to burst. My palms are slippery. Yet deprived of blood, my fingertips are so cold they're numb. I'm drenched in sweat. I recall that I'm still an animal, still alive. That gets me breathing again. But my will, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't choose anything. All I wanted was to go home. My will snaps like a tightrope, and I plunge into the depths below. Shiki, don't. Well. I have to follow her. I have to follow that woman. I have to follow her. Follow her and speak with her. Right. Speak with her. That's all. Uh-huh. Dragging my frozen feet. I pant like a... I follow after my fair prey. Just speak, uh-huh. The woman walks slowly. She has no idea I exist. Questions, one after another, graze the back of my mind. She doesn't know I exist? That's so goddamn stupid. Could she be the one? She hasn't noticed me yet. She must be returning from something. Must be. She's probably exhausted, out of strength, which means this is it. My chance. To... for her, for sure. I want to taste this ripened fruit. Why did it invert? Oh, invert. Inversion. Okay. When was I last satiated? I don't know, but that's a nice shot. Very, very interesting part of her body to show. I want to pursue her, to tear her apart. Not for self-gratification or mere sex. Something more primal. I want to savor her, to bring her low. I can't remember. Every fiber of my being wants to her. I can't remember the first time. I sigh, but the breath doesn't feel like mine. I claw at my chest to stem my emotions from bursting. The woman weaves through the crowd, looking delectable. My throat is on fire. I haven't been breathing. What about it? Of course I haven't. Like that would get anyone going. Okay. I take it out of my bag and slide it into my pocket as I walk. My fingers trace along the iron. I can't believe my luck. I even have the necessary tools. Yep. Very, very convenient that you happen to get the knife the same day you, yeah. Incredible. I'm so close. Our secret rendezvous has me nearly over the edge. Okay. I should keep my distance, so she doesn't notice. So no one gets in my way. We're total strangers, so I need to track her scent as naturally as I can. That's a bit weird. She enters an apartment complex. Automatic glass doors, tight security. Non-residents can't even enter the lobby. That's a lot different than her apartment in the original. In the original, she just has a pretty normal apartment, doesn't she? I wrap around to the emergency exit, stash my jacket in the shadows, cut, enter. The lobby is empty. I look at the elevator. The light is stopped at the top floor. Click. I call the elevator with the button. Enter. I shiver as soon as I cross the threshold. Why does this remind me of Melty Blood when we're going to the top floor of the building where we fight, fucking what's his face? The Knight of Wallachia? With Shion. Her scent remains, causing my lips to curl. This is exciting. Yeah, I guess so. Caged in this cramped box, I grip the weapon in my pocket and wait. She's so close. In just a few moments, I can finally... her. Exit the elevator. The hall should be empty. I vacate the box to the other end of the corridor. Still empty. I can't think. Only a single word lingers in my brain. And whoa, woman. Yeah, Arquid sure is a woman. That's true. That woman. I'm going to... I arrive at the third room. This is the one. All the other rooms are empty. Are you sure? I'm sure. All animals have a decent sense of smell, whether we like it or not. Some have simply forgotten how to use it. Pitiful. Unforgivable. Worthless. Civilization's obsession with compassion has instead dealt us an invisible, fatal blow. I move to ring the bell, but stop myself. My glasses are in the way. I can't do anything unless I take them off.
いい
Yeah.
決して軽はずみな気持ちで物を見ちゃダメだからね。
I think we're beyond thinking. I think we're a little too far beyond that. A woman said that to me long ago. Right now, I can't remember her name or what she looked like. I slowly remove my glasses. The lines squirm, wrinkling my vision. Even I don't understand. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why does Shikitono want to do... Or what does Shikitono want to do to that woman? Murder? I don't know. I don't know, so I ring the bell.
はい。
I hear a voice. The door opens. In that instant, I slide through the gap and into the room. Oh god, is this gonna get gory? The woman tries to speak, but it's too late. Never will I hear the voice of the woman I so craved. Everything is finished before it can reach me. The sound of metal on metal rings the moment I enter the room. Was it the sound of the door? The grinding of my thoughts? A siren signaling the end? All wrong. Then what is it? The answer is obvious. There's only one thing it could be. The knife. It's the climaxing sigh of my knife leaving its sheath. Yep. I passed through the lines running across the woman's body. I stab. I cut. I slice. I carve. Severing piece after piece. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's lovely. Until nothing is left untouched by death. All in all, 17 lines across her body. Throat, back of the head, right eye to the lips, right upper arm, right forearm, right ring finger, left elbow, left thumb, middle finger, left breast, lower rib cage to the heart, 2 from the stomach to the belly, inner left thigh, outer thigh, left shin, across the toes on the left foot. Okay. It takes less than a second, no longer than a mere passing glance. In the blink of an eye, it's over. She's dismembered into 17 lumps of flesh. Actually, technically, if you did it across the toes, right, and the toes are cut off, those are multiple pieces themselves. So it's 17 cuts, but technically it's probably more than 17 lumps of flesh. Actually, but yeah, it's semantics. Oh, that's a lovely sound. Ooh, that's lovely. I was not expecting I saw the splatters of blood, and I thought it would stop there and wouldn't show the actual aftermath. Okay. Huh. That was not expected. I honestly don't know what this. I didn't actually think they would show the lumps. A dumbstruck voice reaches my ear. The reality hasn't set in that the voice belongs to me. I feel another flurry of dizziness take hold. Chunks of something are scattered in front of me. The marble floor is covered in an ever-expanding red liquid, like someone tipped over a bucket. The smell of blood assaults my nostrils. No entrails have been spilled. The cuts are clean. But a red mess creeps steadily over the ground. It's strange. There's nothing in the room except for me and the woman's scattered remains. You murdered someone, Shiki. The pool is a vivid crimson. The knife is still in my hand. Yeah, that's what happens when you cut someone into pieces. Of course she is. No human could survive something like this. Who gives a shit about the why? Just now, with his own two hands, Shiki Tono butchered a woman who he's never seen before in his life. I must have. Or am I wrong? But I don't have a reason. So this can't be. It can't. I never had a reason to do this. So this can't be. It can't. I'm the only one here. Someone else might have been here before, but I'm the only one left alive. So this can't be. It can't. No. I had no reason to. I didn't mean to. I wasn't in my right mind. Maybe I never was. So this can't be. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't. The pool of red continues to swell. A slow, slick wave. It's almost at my feet now. I try to lift my feet, but it's too late. The woman's red blood is viscous like tar. Threads stretch from the floor, clinging to my raised soul. Ah, red blood. It's oozing red because you butchered her. It kinda was. That's right. It wasn't me. It can't have been. It wasn't me. This must be. Alright, so someone told me that you can't actually get on the CL route accidentally. Like, you have to go through Arcwood route first in the remake. So... Oh, it doesn't even let me go to a different option. I have to pick this is some kind of bad dream. Yeah, I can't even select it with the faux mouse using the touchpad. Interesting. Huh, okay. That's it. This is just a terrible dream. But for some reason, the smell of blood feels so fresh, so real.
血が
No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, you didn't kill her? Or no, you did kill her?
だって理由が
Reason doesn't really matter. Of course you had a reason. When you saw her, you could only think of one thing.
俺は
Yes, Shigi Tono wanted to kill that woman. In that moment, that was all that mattered. My mind had just melted away, so I couldn't put it into words.
血が
The stench of blood is making me sick to my stomach. The contents of my stomach flow up. Oh, don't puke over the... Crimson seeps into my eyes. My head spins. I kneel in the sea of blood. Bile rushes up my throat. I empty the contents of my stomach. Sobbing, I throw up every last bit of food, every last drop of fluid in my body. There's nothing left in me. But as if to deny what had happened, to undo everything and turn back time, my body forcibly continues to heave. It hurts. My innards feel like they're burning. Tears continue to stream down my face, and I collapse onto the ground like garbage. What was that? I'm awash in red. Pain seeps through me as I see crimson everywhere. It all feels like a dream. My tears keep spilling. I'm miserable because I killed someone. No, that's not right. I mercilessly butchered someone for no reason whatsoever. I turned her body into chunks of flesh in a flash. I don't understand what's happening. Why do I feel like this? Why did I kill her for no reason? I don't understand.
嘘だ
None of this feels like reality. Yeah, I had one of my usual dizzy spells. And I've been dreaming this whole time.
嘘だ
How can just one little knife do this to a person? Even with a butcher saw, I'm pretty sure this should have taken all day. This can't be possible with just a knife. Those lines never existed in the first place. I've been fooling myself into thinking.
嘘だ
Bile drips from my lips. I'm covered in it from my chin down. There's crimson mixed in. My stomach, despite being empty, continues to squirm and contract, causing my esophagus and throat to bleed. It hurts. That's how I know. This isn't a dream. I'm just lying to myself.
全部嘘だ
I knew all along. I craved the woman from the moment I saw her. The same goes for my eyes. I knew the lines meant I could cut anything I see like paper. And I knew deep down that this applied to humans as well. But I never gave it a second thought. I was intent on living an ordinary life. If I was capable of killing a person like this, I should have gouged my eyes out, or at least shunned human contact.
ごめん先生。
I'm so sorry. It was such a simple promise, yet I couldn't keep my word.
俺はまだまともなのか。
It would seem so. I don't know. The impulse that was so strong just moments ago seems to have faded entirely. That's scary. But the thought of fighting the urge didn't even cross my mind.
この女を殺す。
As if it were perfectly natural, I followed through, thinking nothing else. So the answer is simple. I must be insane. It probably began 7 years ago. Ever since the accident that should have killed me. Ever since I miraculously returned from the brink of death. I hear the distant sound of rain. The long and gentle hiss of rainfall touching down. My head is hazy. My throat aches with every breath. I can't help but wince. Yeah, no, throwing up that much, like stomach acid's gonna... definitely, it's gonna hurt.
シキ様
Hi, Hisui. Suddenly, I sense a person. A voice by my side. Oh? And we just jump straight here? Okay.
自分の部屋だ。
I find myself lying in my own bed. I thought we'd have like a short scene out in the rain with Hisui, but I guess not. I put on the glasses that are placed next to my pillow.
おはようございます、シキ様。
Yeah, good morning.
翡翠。
はい。お体の具合はいかがでしょうか？
Not great. Not great. We just killed someone, you know. What a strange question to ask. How am I feeling? Why would I?
なん
That's a good question. Why? Am I sleeping here?
俺は人を殺し
I stop short of saying it. The reasoning part of me hits the brakes, impelling me not to utter that word.
翡翠。俺どうしてここに。
覚えていらっしゃらないのですか、シキ様。
No, not really. Hisui furrows her brow ever so slightly.
学校の方からシキ様は早退したというお電話がありました。ですが夕方になっても帰ってこられず、姉が探しに行ったところ、公園でお休みになっていたそうです。
公園って近くの公園。
Probably.
はい。
四季様はベンチで休まれており、その後ご自分の足で屋敷までお帰りになられました。
Okay.
嘘だろ。そんな覚え全くないんだけど。
四季様の記憶が定かではないのはそうおかしなことではないと
Oh,
思います。
is it not?
貧血による衰弱で四季様は意識が混濁していたようなので。
Yeah, it was the anemia, right? Yeah, huh? So that's all it was, definitely. I don't remember anything. Still, I can't deny any of what Hisui has told me.
ああ、もう夜の9時なんだ。全然記憶にないや。
はい。お屋敷に戻られた四季様は眠りたいとだけ告げてお部屋で休まれたのです。お医者様をお呼びしようとしたのですが、四季様はいつものことだからと。
Okay, putting aside the murder bit, right? Almost collapsing in school and then ending up sleeping on a bench in a park. Yeah, I feel like it is pretty worrisome.
そうか。確かに貧血で倒れるのはいつものことだけど。
Yeah, I guess. But this time was different. I killed someone. No, wait.
翡翠、俺どんな格好をしてたんだ？
は？
Yeah, I guess that would be kind of a weird question, huh?
だから服装。俺のシャツとか靴とか、その血で。
They should have been soaked in it.
四季様の制服でしたら汚れていましたので洗濯をしておりますが。
Yeah, okay, but dirty with what?
洗濯ってあんな血だらけの服を。
Yeah.
確かに泥にまみれてはおりましたが、血液らしきものはありませんでした。それに汚れていたのはシャツとズボンだけで。
Thank goodness for
何も。
Thank goodness for vampire blood turning into like a muddy like kind of deal after a certain amount of time. That yeah. Like it was like that in the original too, but it saved us from a very awkward. I mean, I guess this conversation is still kind of awkward, but a much more awkward conversation. That can't be right. I was kneeling in a sea of blood. My arms and legs should have been stained red.
四季様、何か良くない夢でも見られていたのですか？
Yeah, let's say that.
先ほどまでうなされていたようですし、今もお顔の色が優れません。
Yeah, that checks out. Hisui looks directly at me.
夢って、あれが。
Could it have been a dream? That sensation. I don't like looking at that. I'm not squeamish when it comes to blood, really. But there's something about now, even in a drawing, seeing just a body like torn apart like that is just disturbing in a way. I don't know. I don't like looking at it. That smell of blood, that woman in white, a miracle given flesh.
いや、そうだよな。あんなのは悪い夢だ。
Yep. Uh-huh. Definitely. I let out a relieved sigh. That's right. It was nothing more than a horrible dream. I'd never do something that would break my promise with Sensei, especially without a decent reason.
目が覚めた。
Yeah.
四季様のご気分さえよろしければ夕食の支度をいたします。
You mean reheat what Kohaku made, right? And not you cooking yourself? Because that doesn't that doesn't go well. I know for a fact.
いや、夕食は。
I know it was only a dream, but I still can't get the color or smell of blood out of my head.
ごめん、いらない。
Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat either.
今晩はこのまま眠ることにする。それより翡翠。
はい。何でしょうか、四季様。
そのさ、俺夕方に帰ってきたらしいけど、秋葉はなんて言ってた？
I feel like, given the fact that you had an anemia attack, I feel like she'll forgive you for being out that late.
秋葉様ならその時間はお帰りになられてはおりませんでした。2時間ほど前にお帰りになられた折、四季様のご容体をお伝えしておきましたが。
What did you say when you informed her? Hisui gives me an inquisitive look as if to say, what about it?
いや、別に何でもないんだ。帰ってきてまだ3日目なのに迷惑をかけて呆れてるだろうなって。
I mean, I don't think she... Look, okay. I like to think she wouldn't get upset at you over your health condition. like, out of everything...
確かに秋葉様はご気分を害されておりましたが、呆れているというわけではなさそうでした。
Yeah, she does care. Like... Hisui takes a step back after she speaks.
それでは失礼します。何かご用がおありでしたらお呼びください。
Will do.
ああ、ありがとう。もう一つ聞き忘れてた。
はい。何でしょう、四季様。
外、雨が降ってるんだね。いつから降り始めたのかな、これ。
That's a good, yeah. I mean, actually, that's not a good question. Like, it's the weather. Like, why?
四季様がお帰りになられる前からです。姉が見つけたとき、四季様は雨に濡れていたとのことです。
Huh. Really? I don't remember that either. I guess my anemia was particularly bad this time. I should have just rested at school.
おやすみ。今日は本当にすまない。琥珀さんにもお礼を伝えておいてくれ。
かしこまりました。それではおやすみなさいませ。
Oh, shiki.
夢だったんだ。
Yep, dream. Uh-huh. The words feel bleak coming from my lips. And even if it was a dream, it's still concerning that you dream about murdering a woman. just saying. Nothing feels real. Not the horrible dream, nor the fact that it was a dream. The rain outside falls hard. My head is still a little heavy. I peer at my chest. My scar from 7 years ago stands out starkly against my skin, like burn marks. The knife my father left me is sitting on the desk in my room. It was a dream. There's no way it was anything else. Right. I repeat those words in my head to convince myself and close my eyes. I exhale deeply, like I'm trying to expel some deep-seated odor from my lungs. My consciousness fades, and I'm ushered into a deep, dark slumber. When I was a child, I remember someone urging me to never tell a lie I didn't believe myself. Yeah, lying to yourself and everyone, well, yeah. Lying, especially to yourself, is not good. Yes, I will save my progress. Fire and Blood 1. Okay. With that, though, I'm going to end off. And yeah, I didn't really comment very much, but that's because like all of this was, aside from the actual like background drawings and CGs being more plentiful and more detailed, this was pretty much one for one what happened in the original game. So it's like I don't have anything to be surprised over, really. Again, seeing the chopped up body parts actually threw me off. I didn't I thought it would stop at the seeing the blood splatters and the different scenes of him cutting. I thought it would stop that. I really did not think they would show the body. So that was kind of disturbing. I don't hate that they did that. I think it actually makes perfect sense that they did that, because you know it just really, how do I put it, shows the gravity of what he can do. Because yeah, they can describe, oh hey, I cut her into 17 chunks, right? And you kind of just hear that and you're like, oh, that's a lot. But seeing it is a very different experience. But so yeah, I just anyway, like I said, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, and next time we'll do the 4th day, Fire and Blood 1. Later.